Who is the biggest Forex fraud? After finding out how big Forex fraud was on the internet, and on Instagram particularly, I decided to DM some of the bigger Forex accounts featuring all the telltale signs of a scam. Money, cars, giant claims of wealth, like this. Little did I know how insane some of these scammers really were, and here are our challengers today. We have Randy Nelson Trade, Forex Marcus, Michael T. Stolbarg, and of course, passive FX investment. I'm gonna be telling each of them that I have a sizable amount of money and then ask them how much money I can expect to make if I invest it with them. Hopefully by the end of this, we can answer who is the biggest Forex fraud. But before we do, I wanna educate you a little bit about Forex scams. Forex means foreign exchange, and usually when people use the term, they're talking about trading currency. Scams of this nature come in many shapes and sizes, but generally it involves wild promises of guaranteed returns. That's the biggest red flag, as well as usually the telltale sketchy brokerage you've never heard of. Under absolutely no circumstances should you trust these people. I don't care if your brother, mother, father, daughter promises that they made money with this system, whatever, foolproof or not, stay very, very far away, because sometimes these scams will immediately run away with your money, and sometimes they're Ponzi schemes where they'll give you maybe a little bit of your money back in the hopes that you'll invest more with them because you get greedy, and eventually they will run away with your money. But I think that's enough of an intro rant. Let's go ahead and catfish some scammers. So I actually got this idea from a guy named Raphael Palmdale, who made a YouTube video claiming to make like $1 million or more in a single week.
Last week's results, 1.8 million, guys. This was just last week.
It's false. No way. Not this time. It's totally made up.
And obviously, I think this is complete BS, but I wanted to join his chat room to find out what is he promising his students if he's proclaiming to be the guru that's making millions over a single week. Well, I joined up, and very quickly he told me that 15% monthly returns were a realistic goal, and if I only invested $500 with him, you know, it's realistic to think that I'd have $2 million in 5 years, you know, from $500. Which of course is completely ridiculous and ludicrous if you know anything about the market and average returns, and this is an instant red flag, but it got me thinking. Is this the craziest thing that people hear when they talk to these fake gurus, or are some of them offering even more? Which led me to the point of this video, which is trying to get the wildest claims I could possibly get from the biggest scammers. To do this, I posed as a complete Forex newbie whose grandma had recently left me an inheritance of $100,000 to play with, and you know, I don't want to work again, laptop lifestyle. Make me money, guys. Make me money on repeat. I went to the scammiest people, offered them all my money, and asked them, hey, how much can you make me if I give this all to you? Now, I messaged a lot of these scammy looking accounts, but ultimately only 4 of them messaged me back, and here's what I discovered. The first thing is the absolutely insane financial claims in their bio. I know it's not Instagram's job to like police this stuff, but somehow it feels to me that this should be illegal. $60,000 in less than 30 days. But all right, let's get into it. Our first guru we're gonna be talking about is Forex Marcus. Now, Forex Marcus, the first thing he does is ask me where I'm located. I say the US. He says, oh, I'm from the US, but I'm based here in London. And he's working for an investing company. He pretty quickly tells me that you can earn over $10,000 on 80% profits with little investment capital. He then tells me he's going to be managing my account for me and that I have to invest in it using Bitcoin, MoneyGram, or Western Union. AKA just put all my money using a non-refundable method into his account to trade for me. But don't worry, he says, I will be getting my profits in 7 days. Sure profits, no delay. To which I ask, Kay, what's the brokerage we'll be using? He responds, what the hell are you talking about? What's brokerage? What's a brokerage? I try to explain to him, and then he says to me, are you the one to teach me my job? But here's my favorite part, because then I tell him my whole sob story and, you know, how much will I make if I make $100,000? And he tells me it will earn me 1 million rands, apparently every 7 days. 1 million rands is actually a currency. It's a South African currency. And it's funny that he would default to rands because he says he's from the US and a trader in London. So it's funny that he's using a South African currency, you know, in just everyday speech. So this guy's probably actually located somewhere in South Africa. But when we do the conversion, basically he's promising us $50,000 every 7 days, given $100,000 in actual, you know, USD. 50% of my investment every 7 days. Already, we're doing way better than Raphael, which I'm very excited to see. Next up, we have passive FX investor. His name is Smith from Washington. He's a certified broker with 7 years of experience trading and investing in flat cryptocurrencies in the Forex and stock market. I tell him I'm looking to make money and ask him about a story he had on his Instagram account where he promised people monthly payouts of $38,000 a month. I ask him how much investment for that. He says $100,000, to which I say, well, hey, you know, just as a check, can you link me your broker's license? Because obviously you're a certified broker, of course. And here's where we get to a red flag. He says, oh, wow, that's private information. No, it's not. If you're a registered broker, that should be public information. So I proceed to call it broker check, which is a way you can look up any registered broker in the United States. And oh my gosh, surprise, surprise, they had never heard of him.
I have to be impartial with how I respond, but if you can't find them on broker check, probably stay away from that individual if I were you.
Okay.
Shockingly, when I confronted him on this, all of a sudden I was blocked. Surprise, surprise. On to the next idiot.
So we're going to get to our third guy here, Randy Nelson Trades. I tell him, hi, I want to join, make money. He says, do you know anything about Forex trading or Bitcoin mining? I said, watched a lot of YouTube, so kinda. He goes, okay, I can help you trade and make good profits weekly or monthly basis. Then we'll share profits 80-20. You're taking 80% while I take 20%. So already he's saying, let me take your money, I'll trade for you, right? But then get this. He says, if you invest $300, you'll get $3,546 weekly. And this is, ooh. This is where we get to the stuff we've been waiting for. $300, get $3,546 weekly, $10,500 monthly. Ladies and gentlemen, can we do a little bit of math on that for a second? That is a monthly return of 3,500%. Oh my gosh, this is what I've been waiting for. These gurus have nothing on these Forex guys. These Forex guys are nuts. They don't even care. They don't even care about making it sound plausible. Oh yeah, invest $300, get $10,500 monthly. By the way, look at this guy's account, man. Look at this guy. I've never seen a more trustworthy face in my life, dude. Woo! That's a guy who can make you 3,500% in a month on your investment. And of course, he charts it out for me to show me that, hey, actually, you can invest more than that. If I invest $2,000, I will get $17,000 back weekly, all in weekly profits and 100% guaranteed. Payout is assured. You can also monitor your account whenever you want. So guys, no risk. $2,000 investment? Hey, make $31,000 monthly. Easy money. I say, well, what will my returns be if I went big and invested 100K? My grandma left me a sizable amount of money I'm hoping to never work again. He says, well, if you invest with $100,000, get ready, boys. Get ready. Get your body ready for this one. Your profit will be, ready for the fakest guru we've ever seen in fake guru history? $1,052,000 with 7 days of trading. I said, well, you just blew my mind. That's amazing. He said, lol, I did? As if he's surprised that that is a surprising figure. So I said, wait a second. Before I decide the winner, it's looking like this guy's gonna be the clear winner by a country mile. Let's go ahead and go to our fourth and final contestant. Or as I call him, the Forex scammer with a heart. Because this guy's name is Michael Stuhlbarg. And I'm tired at this point of, running these guys along. So I just say, let me get straight to the point. My grandma just died and the old bag left me $100,000 to play with. And I thought if I played my cards right, I could probably never work again. How much, if I invested 100K with you, do you think I'd make? And he says to me, to my surprise, you have to start low and see the income, okay? That's my advice. Think about it. Have you ever heard of a scammer say, hey, wait, don't give me all your money at once. This is too easy. I don't want you to make it too easy on me. Let me go low and slow. And actually at this point I was like, maybe this guy isn't a scammer. Maybe I have him wrong. So I try to bait him a little more. I go, I want to go all in. How much can I make? He says, don't go all in. So finally I say, well, how much do you think I should start with? 300 USD. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe this guy, he's not crazy. So I ask him, well, what are the average returns on that? $2,700 in 3 days. Oh man, turned $300 into $2,700 USD in 3 days. So he is a scammer, but he feels bad about taking my grandma's money. Oh my gosh, he's a scammer with a conscience. He feels bad about it. Hey, don't give me all your money. Just give me $300. Don't give me, hey, I feel bad about taking all your money, so actually, don't give it all to me. This is the most amazing thing I've seen. So of course, it's not crazy to think that you could be making essentially 1,000% in 3 days. But don't give me too much money right off the bat. Which kind of left me at a crossroads, because actually, when you crunch the numbers, Michael T. Stolbark, our scammer with a conscience, actually offers the most return on investment. So the biggest scam, but he also refused to take $100,000. So I'm going to have to I'm just gonna have to make a little audible here. Call it for Randy Nelson Trade, okay? Randy Nelson Trade is the biggest Forex fraud on the market. If you want $1 million in 7 days of trading, just invest $100,000 with this guy. Dude, my hat's off to him. Obviously, I will not be giving this man $100,000. But if you ever wanted to know what these Instagram accounts are willing to promise you for that sweet, sweet dough, to get that sweet, sweet grandma money, that is how much they're willing to offer. So I hope this was educational for you to see just how these scams work, right? And I hope you guys do not fall for them. This was obviously educational. It was to laugh. But either way, that's where we're going to leave it today. I hope you had a laugh. I hope you learned something. And as always,
don't forget to smash like and subscribe. Thank you.
What do you get when you burn through your plastic stacks? A mouthful of money while your honey ends up hanging the cat.
Trader lifestyle is really difficult.